our founding fathers carefully chose these words as part of the United States Declaration of Independence. On this day, 75 years ago, our nation's resolve to uphold these words was tested. To this day, Pearl Harbor endures as a symbol of American resilience and determination. In commemoration of the 75th anniversary of the attack on Pearl Harbor, I ask that we share a moment of silence for those who came before us, for those who sacrificed all to ensure life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for all of us. Thank you all for coming tonight to share in this special day for our community. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please give a rousing applause for your host of the United Way of Portage County 2016 Victory Celebration, Mr. Steve Martin.
Teapot! I guess that music, no, I mean, come on, you're embarrassing me in front of the people. It went so well last year, I wanted to be invited for year 3. I mean, this is a celebration, right? Yeah! We're going to have a party tonight, right? Yeah. Are there rowdy people in the room? Yeah. Are there rowdy people in the room? Yeah! Is it okay, just give me a couple seconds, I gotta go to the door again, okay? So, all right, here we go. Ready? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please give a rousing applause for your host of the United Way of Portage County 2016 Victory Celebration, Mr. Steve Martin.
Welcome to the 2016 United Way of Portage County Victory Celebration. I am Steve Martin, no relation, and I am going to be your MC for this evening, and I am very thrilled to be so. So tonight is a victory celebration. It's meant to be fun. So be loud with your applause, abundant with your cheers. And Sue Wilcox, where are you? Plenty of tears. There's food to my left, which happens to be your right. And all around you are friends to make this a fantastic night. Okay, enough with the rhyming, but your presence here tonight makes all of you friends to United Way and to each other. In fact, I think we should try something here. So what I'd like you to do is just stand up if you can and just meet someone you haven't met. Just say, hi, I'm so-and-so. Don't say so-and-so, say your name. And congratulations for getting united. I hope you all saw the Scafidi vehicles parked outside when you came in. Did you see those lovely vehicles? Yeah. Tonight on the agenda we'll be giving one of those away. One of our 3 lucky finalists will win their choice of one of those 9 beautiful vehicles. We'll give away the car and 2 other fantastic prizes following some opening remarks from our campaign leadership team. After the prize giveaway, we'll announce the result of all of your hard work with the unveiling of this year's campaign total. I'm really excited about that. It's going to be a great time. Now, at this time, I would like to introduce our 2016 campaign co-chairs, the Hoffmeister Okray family. I shouldn't say family, as it's more like a clan. With 18 of them, United Way had no shortage of drive chairs that it could call on at a moment's notice, and with United Way, sometimes all you get is a moment's notice, as I'm sure many of you well know. Hoffmeister Okray family, if you would please stand up. But I'm going to read off all of their names, though as every single one of them has contributed to this year's campaign. We have Lois Hoffmeister, the matriarch. Then we have Hans and Laura Hoffmeister and their children Jake and Max. And we have Eric and Michelle Hoffmeister and their 6 children, Nathan, Ryan, Michael, Megan, Noah, and Haley. And finally we have Heidi and Jim Okray and their children, Alex, Annalisa, and Charlie. Heidi's a Hoffmeister from home. Let's give a big round of applause for all of them. Now, before turning the mic over to the family spokesperson, Eric Hoffmeister, I'd like to say a few words about this clan and their role as drive chairs. They started last year as underlings to the 2015 drive chairs, the Cooper family, taking that role very seriously and learning all they could. After assuming leadership earlier this year, they made this campaign their own, starting with the printing of some amazing campaign material through their business, SpectraPrint, in printing coupon books, brochures, posters, and some incredible CEO folders. They've set a new standard for the future of all United Way campaigns. Thank you. They've also been extremely active in countless events throughout the year, from collecting diapers, to setting up Learn for Life summer sizzle events, to getting themselves pelted with color for the Color Me United run at Century, to handing out freezer pops in support of Project Fresh Start at the middle school track meet. Our campaign drive chairs have put together a real team effort for United Way. Behind the scenes, they have connected United Way to new companies and have charmed some of our longest running supporters. Thank you, Hoffmeisters and Okrays, for the great and incredible year. So now it is my honor to bring a family spokesperson, Eric Hoffmeister, on the stage to say a few words.
Thank you, Steve, and good afternoon, everybody. It has been our clan's honor and privilege to lead this year's United Way campaign. We have been so very grateful for all of the support the United Way campaign has received from so many individuals and businesses. Thank you for your time, your talents, your treasures, and your unwavering belief in living united. We truly live in a very talented and generous community. I hope you all realize how important your donations are to the United Way and how grateful we are. The programs and initiatives the United Way funds are truly making a difference in many people's lives, right here in Portage County. We look forward as a clan to continuing to be involved in the United Way for many years to come. And we hope that our next generation will have the opportunity and the privilege to lead this campaign in the future. At this time, I would like to recognize a number of individuals and organizations for their special contributions to this year's campaign. Please hold your applause until the end so that we can give them a shared round of applause. The Blanker family, our 2017 campaign drive chairs. Tina Peters and Marge Coker Nelson, our 2016 Stevens Society co-chairs. Our campaign pace setters, Delta Dental of Wisconsin, Spectra Print, Midwest Hardware Association, and Cherokee and Quick. We would like to thank and congratulate Sentry for having the largest campaign in our United Way's history, $1.1 million. Our workplace campaign coordinators, the key to each and every successful campaign. Our 2016 sweepstake prize donors, Scafidi Motors, Simplicity Credit Union, Delta Dental, and Skyward. Our 2017 Give and Get United coupon book sponsors, Spectra Print, JHL Digital Direct, and Delta Dental, and to all the businesses that provided discounts and offers that made the 2017 coupon book an incentive that people just could not live without. This year's book will feature 100 coupons. Our agency leaders and service providers, members of our Campaign Speakers Bureau, our media partners, printers and designers, the United Way board and staff, the many companies that provided in-kind campaign support, corporate match donations, and monetary corporate support. And finally, all of our honored guests and community leaders not previously acknowledged. Let's give everyone a round of applause. And last but not least, we would like to give a special thank you to Sue, Fred, and Scott from the United Way staff. We are so lucky to have such a talented group lead the United Way, and they truly do care about our community. We have enjoyed working with you guys very much, and we thank you for everything that you do. I'd like to welcome Mr. Steve Martin back to the stage to welcome our next guest. Thank you all.
I'm sure you're wondering, what the heck? Well, thanks to Fred and Scott, they said, come on in and represent one of the great events that happened over the course of the year. So I thought of a couple, and I figured, well, let's represent the pajama party, right? I heard it was a fantastic time. It was done at the Century at 1800 Theater. I heard it was greatly represented. There was Bubble Wonders there, great entertainment, and I heard that every single child that attended actually walked away with a book, which I think was fantastic because it really promoted literacy and reading. So let's hear it for Pajama Party. Now, I did not get to attend, but had I been able to attend, this would have been my outfit. Well, what do you think? You think it's great?
Love it.
Me too. Me too. I'm so glad you love it because you would not believe what this place would look like if I went with my second option representing the color ones. That would have been really, really bad. But what I'd like to do now is welcome our next guest to the stage who don't wear pajamas at night. So let's welcome to the stage in their regular clothes. Please give a big welcome to our 2016 Stevens Society co-chairs, Marge Coker-Nelson and Tina Peters.
Our question is, how do you know? Thank you, other Steve Martin. As the closed co-chairs of the 2016 Stevens Society, we're here today to say thank you. Thank you for supporting United Way. Thank you for helping thousands of people in our community. And thank you for living united. Members of the Stevens Society give an individual or a combined gift of $500 or more during a single year. That's an extraordinary commitment. And that gift allows someone to take part in the adult daycare for 2 weeks, providing family members with time for themselves. It provides 35 children with dental sealants through the Ministry Dental Care. It provides meals for 2 people for an entire month through the home-delivered meals from Portage County. And it offers 22 classrooms of book for each child in the United Way Learn for Life tutoring program. Now, I could go on and on about the differences that Stevens Society gifts make in the lives of others. But for them, I'd like to say thank you.
Nearly 1,000 individuals and couples are members of the Stevens Society. They make up about 1/3 of the overall campaign total. To all of you, we offer you our most humble and sincere thank you. This community is strong because of your choice to pay it forward. I'd like to welcome the guy who wishes he was the real Steve Martin back to the stage to give away prizes.
What can I say? I like hosting. That Steve Martin gets SNL. I get you handed away. I have the better audience, right? Absolutely. So now, I do believe it is time for what many of us have been waiting for. So, can I have some special game show music, please? Yeah, great. A Steve Martin song. Anyway, all right, let's get going. That's our theme music. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, future fabulous prizes may go to these people if they choose the right key and open the right door. So let's bring them down. Celeste Lutkin, come on down. Steve Martin, and I'd like to welcome our 3 finalists from this year's campaign. These 3 people had their names drawn at random from all eligible sweepstakes contestants. So let's go ahead and meet them. In no particular order, you are
Ron Dufresne.
And tell us a little bit about yourself, Ron.
My wife's name is Michelle Dufresne. We've lived in Stevens Point almost 30 years now. We moved over here from Minneapolis, and our plan was to stay about 2 or 3 years, but it's a great town, great place. Here we are.
This area tends to have that effect on us, doesn't it? Plan on doing it in a couple of years, and it's a fantastic place to live. So I understand you have a few sons. One of them happens to be 16 and just got his driver's license. Is that true?
He's a little excited for this.
I can't imagine why. But you know what? One thing that I read in your bio that I found pretty funny, if you don't win the car,
I will just go to Ice Hockey Arena and drive the ice reconditioner around you. Pretend it's your car.
Love it. Let's hear it for Ron. And Celeste, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I stay at home with my boys. I do a couple fitness classes at Adventure 212, and I volunteer in their classes.
All right. And speaking of Adventure 212, I hear there was kind of maybe some little rub going on in the family with the Adventure 212 and Delta Dental. Tell me about that.
Well, apparently Delta Dental hasn't ever won the car.
And so this year you donated through...
We're actually donating through Adventure 212, so...
And lo and behold, look at that. Here she is. Let's hear it for Celeste. Dennis. So, how are you?
Perfect.
Good, good. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, we moved up here about 12 and a half years, employed at Sentry, working in the purchasing department.
Yeah, speaking of purchasing department, you know I have this great bio for you, but I talked to your purchasing department team back there, so we're going to have a little fun. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, but I did read in your bio something about you maybe have an edge on the competition because something about twins?
Oh, yeah, our youngest boy and wife. They have a set of twins, boy and girl. They live up by Florence, Wisconsin. They couldn't make it here today, but they sent the wishes.
But historically with the car,
Oh man, I guess historically the winner of the car have a set of twins in the family. What do you think, Steve?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Well, let's hear from Dennis. Now you're probably wondering what order all of these three will choose their keys, because each of them are going to reach into my pocket and pull out a key, and then that key will be theirs to open the doors, and that'll be the exciting part. But I'm glad you asked about how are we going to pick the order. So let me tell you. Because we wanted to keep this completely fair, we made sure to hire some strong, intimidating brute force to make sure our official top secret rules and regulations for key selection are well protected. So let's bring in Charlie and Max. Thank you. All right, well, this looks pretty official, so let's take a look at what we got. I guess it's dice. Okay, well, there's a couple cards here too, so let me just read this. We'll have each contestant roll both dice. We will add up the dots on the two dice. The contestant with the lowest count will pick their key last. The next most will pick second, and the highest count will choose first. If there's a tie for the lowest, we will roll off for picking second and third. If there's a tie for the highest, we will roll off for choosing first and second. How does that sound? You really don't have a choice. So now for the prizes, here we go. One of the keys in my pocket will open a door which will give this lucky finalist the virtual travel package, a big screen TV, a PlayStation 4, and a PlayStation VR unit, all donated by SentryWorld. This package will allow the winner to travel anywhere their minds set, other worlds, and anywhere they want from the comfort of their own home. Absolutely! All right, another of the keys will open a door that will give the lucky finalist the train package, a $1,000 Amtrak gift certificate donated by Simplicity Credit Union, and a $500 Visa card donated by Delta Dental of Wisconsin. This lucky winner will be able to travel anywhere Amtrak travels to. And the last key, as we know, will open the car package. The winner will go home with a 2017 vehicle donated by Scafidi Motors. The winner has their choice of one of 9 vehicles, and they will be able to travel anywhere their new set of wheels takes them. Value of the vehicle, $24,500. Let's give all the prize sponsors a big round of applause. And now, let's roll. No pun intended. And since we've always heard ladies go first, we're going to let Celeste roll first. Ooh. 11. All right. So Celeste, you're responsible for remembering 11. Everyone else too, because I'll forget. All right, Dennis, you're up. You need to beat 11. A 4, and 11. So far, Celeste is choosing first. Ron, you need a 12. An 11. Wow, that was incredible. So now, according to the rules, we have Dennis is going to choose last, and these two will be fighting for first pick. So once again, ladies first, if you would go ahead and roll again, please. And the highest here will choose. Ooh, 9. You need to beat a 9. So far, we got first and third. And he pulls off the 12. standing right there. So, here in my left coat pocket, I have 3 keys. Each of these keys will open one of these doors, and behind the door has the applicable prize that they will win. All yours. And choose only one. Yes. Got one? All right, don't start anything yet. I know you're excited. I know you're excited. Celeste, I believe you were second, so there's the pocket. You got it? All right, you think that's the winner? They're all winners. Listen to that. Tough choice for you, Dennis. There you go. To the car. All right, you got your key. So, what we're all going to do is we're going to work our way right to left. All right? We're going to start here. You're going to put your key in and you're going to turn it to the left. If it opens, you are a winner of that package. It doesn't seem to be opening, does it? All right, well, maybe you should pull it out and we'll try the next one. All right, I'm staying over there, Ron. Celeste, why don't you come get your key to try? And we've kind of rigged these doors so they don't open real easily, so we can, kind of keep the anticipation going. So let's see if you got a winner. Oh, it is a winner! So you open the door, Celeste, and you have won the PlayStation package. Gentlemen, it comes down to this. We've got a door right here that has a drink package. We have a door right here that opens the car. So let's go to the second one and see who opens it. Who wants to go first? I guess you're up, Ron. All right, here we go. Let's see. Nada. Let's see. Remember, these doors are a little bit rigged. No. Turn around. Oh, it's not opening real well, is it? They open. We got locks from 1942, so pull it out just a little bit, see if it works. No? All right, let's try Ron again.
Ron didn't want that door.
Oh, and it did open! Look at that! Ron has won the drink package. It's either a brand new car, or maybe you grabbed the key to my 1997 Saturn. I'm not sure which. All right? Are you ready for this? Yes. Let's see if that thing works.
16.
Pull it up a little bit. Turn it the other way. Open that door. There it is! Don't go anywhere because we got to get a picture of our contestants. So, Don Scafidi, could you come up and help me? Sue Wilcox also, could you come up on stage and help me out, please? Thanks. Step up on stage. Don, I actually just wanted you to hold my coat, so. Here, step right up. Thanks. Good? Okay, don't blind yourself, though. Okay. So, what are you doing? Hi, I actually wanted you to take the picture. So, here. Yeah, you bet. So, what's your step? So, why don't we scoot over just a little the podium in the way, so use the camera, right, Sue? Okay, great. So let's. Okay. Now everybody smile. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Now let me see. You might want to take another one. I don't know if that one works, so yeah. Make sure you center us though. Okay, cool. All right, one more. Here we go. All right. So yeah, just one something. All right, thank you so much. Let's hear it for our contestants one more time. Thanks so much, guys. Let's hear it for last week. Let's hear it for our school guys. And let's hear it for all of our winners of great and fabulous prizes. Thank you so much. That was fun. Now, with 30 programs, a number of annual service events, a new early years collaborative, and hundreds of volunteers, United Way has a large presence in Portage County. To exemplify some of what we do and to help unveil this year's campaign total, please help me welcome our special guests from CAP Services Hmong Uplift program. Hmong Uplift, which stands for Unleashing Potential, Learning Involves Families Together, is a relatively new program to United Way of Portage County. I'm going to let Jim Vang and Pong Vang from the Hmong Uplift program talk more about it. So please help me give them a warm welcome.
Good afternoon. I'm very pleased to be part of this celebration. And tonight I'm going to talk about a little bit about the Hmong history, because we have a large Hmong population in Portage County, and you need to know where the Hmongs are coming from. As you see the picture in the panel here, Hmong people originally came from China. China is way over here. That was 1820 when they moved from China to Laos. And once they approached the northern part of Laos, they settled themselves at the mountains of the northern part of Laos for many, many years. They lived here very peaceful until the early of 1960, and the American CIA came to Laos, and they went to the mountains, and they found the Hmong. And they asked the Hmong to help the CIA fight against the North Vietnamese. And they came talk to Mr. Van Pao, who was a young man. And Mr. Van Pao, when you Hmong people help us. And if we won the war, we'll take care of the Hmong people. We'll build the Hmong people clinics and running waters, electricity, and like that. If we lost the war, we'll take care of the Hmong people to our country for safety. And Mr. Van Pao said yes. And then Mr. Van Pao started to recruit the Hmong. Every man aged 10 and up older becomes a soldier with the American CIA. And there's been a very heavy fighting since the middle of the early of 1960 to 1975. During that period of time, hundreds and thousands of Hmong soldiers died. And during that period of times, many American pilots were down to the Hmong village because their airplane got shot by the communists. And they jumped the parachute. And they landed too close to the Hmong village. And Hmong villagers, when they rescued them, they took them home. They used herbal medicine to care for them until they recovered and they reported to the authority. They came and got them to the headquarters. So So 1975, the CIA announced that they lost the war, and every one person who worked with the CIA welcome to go to a third country, which is the United States. For those who live in the big city and big airport, they use the airplane and haul some of them across the Mekong River to Thailand refugee camp. And I was one of the person who lived right here. It is a small village, and these people have to walk through jungles, They have to walk. They have to hide themselves in the jungle. Otherwise, when the communists came to the village and they question a lot, and they're gonna take the son and the father away. So I believe that every one person who my age, older, maybe a little younger, have the same story. I'm jumping to my personal story. I live right here close to the Mekong River. And I was gathered with a group of young men. We escaped ourselves to the jungle because we were afraid that we would be killed by the communists. While we are in the jungle, communist soldiers, they would after us through mountains. If they find you, you die. So we decided we stay in the jungle for a while. We decided to just go away from the mountain, cross the Mekong River to Thailand for safety. And we walk from this kind of little mountain here all the way to the Mekong River down here. It took us about 4 days to get to the river bank. And we cut down the banana tree trunk, and we hold onto the banana tree trunk, swimming across the Mekong River all the way to Thailand. It took us all night. We crossed at nighttime. Can't do it daytime. Until we got to the Thailand. And then we decided to go to the United States. That's why I got to come to the United States. I'm very happy to be here, and I'd like to have Tom talk about the APRI program.
My name is Pong Wang, and I am the program coordinator for the Hmong Uplift at CAP Service. This is our second year, and we are serving a capacity level of 20 families. The Hmong Uplift is a literacy model program that embraces generational gap between Hmong parents and children. Within the program, we focus on 4 components: the parenting education, adult education, early childhood education, and parents and children time together. As the program continues to grow and help as we help all families of all paths of life, today I would like to share one of many success stories since 2015. I would like to invite the family to come up. This is the Vu family. So I have met with Mr. Vu, so I'm reading as he's writing the story. Nyangzhong, or hello. My name is Chor Vu, and I am part of the Hmong Uplift program at CAP Services. My family and I are one of the last group of Hmong refugee families to come to the United States in 2004. Coming to America was very exciting for us until we got here and realized all the struggle that we have to face to survive. Understanding English language was probably the hardest thing for me and my wife. Both of us never went to school or had any formal education back in Thailand or Laos. My wife and I cannot read, write, or speak any English when we first got here. This made it difficult for us because we cannot get our driver license, read things from teachers, or find a decent job. There were many times when we were frustrated and just wanted to give up everything. And there were the time where we just cried to ourselves because we were useless. Our family joined Uplift program in 2015 in March when they first started. We were one of the first family in the program. With the help of Jim and Paul, both of us were quickly enrolled in EL class through Portage County University Council and extra one-on-one tutoring. Since then, both of us have been studying hard and now can speak, read, and write some English. My goals are to get my GED and citizenship in the near future. While my wife has had an increase in wage from $7.50 to $11 at the place she is working right now because of the increase in her communication. Her goal is also to continue to grow at work while also getting her GED. In closing, my English isn't the best, so I have had to have Paul and Jim help me draft this up. Hopefully in the near future, I will be doing my own writing, be able to read the presidential candidate names, and vote. I want to thank all the community agency, United Way, YMCA, and the Home Uplift program for helping me and my family through this journey of struggle. Thank you.
Sharing that very powerful story. Now, before I make my final introduction, I do need to prepare just for a moment, so just bear with me, okay? Now, I think we're set. Excellent. All right, here we go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please help me welcome to the stage a very, very wonderful lady and United Way of Portage County Executive Director, Sue Wilcox, who will help reveal this year's campaign total.
I am going to cry. This is the way it is. Thank you, Steve. You've been really awesome, and we thank you to the Mom Uplift program as well. We thank you and all the other United Way programs who do such incredible things. You are making life easier for a lot of people here in Portage County. Steve, are you going to come up at all for the unveil? Oh, okay. I invite members of the Hofmeisters and also the Uplift program members. This year's United Way goal was $2,830,000, 2.83. These dollars stay local in support of proven programs that support our community's most vulnerable populations. What makes all of this uplifting is the knowledge that United Way funded programs are helping thousands of people each and every year. In 2015, the community support of United Way provided 12,990 bed nights of shelter to people in need of a safe refuge due to homelessness. Your support helped 3,268 adults and children receive dental care who would otherwise not have received it, giving them an opportunity to smile. It allowed volunteers to tutor 208 second and third grade students with their reading skills, and it gave 795 women and children dealing with domestic violence the hope and healing they need to rebuild their lives. Your support helped deliver 57,985 meals to elderly, disabled individuals, providing them regular welfare checks and allowing them to stay in their homes. To be clear, your support continues to make a difference in the lives of our friends and neighbors here in Portage County. So, enough of the suspense. Hoffmeisters and Hmong Uplift program representatives, let's pull back this beautiful quilt to reveal the kindness of our caring community. Final total for this year's United Way campaign, $2,932,411. Portage County, you have outdone yourself again. Thanks again to the Hmong Uplift Program participants and all who supported for delivering the victory celebration message to the community. Thank you to everyone for another great year, and a special thank you to SentryWorld for hosting today's event. I just want to remind the United Way Board of Directors that we will be having a meeting following our event here tonight, and the meeting will, I believe it's on the right-hand side here. Please remember to save the date of Wednesday, February 1st at noon for our annual recognition luncheon taking place at the Holiday Inn. We'll recognize all of you who helped make this campaign so successful. Also, we want to, before we conclude, I want to say a couple things. One, Hoffmeisters, you have been a blast to work with. Thank you so much. Everyone. I want to take a moment, if I could, to very quickly recognize the United Way staff. I think they kind of fly under the radar. So I want to thank Fred, Scott, Laura, Cecily, May, Lisa, Shelley, Ann, Angie, and Stephanie. Please give them a round of applause. To speak from the heart, you guys are amazing. Just amazing. Our hearts are truly filled with gratitude. There is no place like Portage County, and we are blessed to be amongst friends here and family. And this year has been a remarkable year again. And I don't know why we are so lucky, but we are. Thank you so very much. Martin, you look great in pajamas. We're so glad Tina and Marge kept their clothes on. And thank you all for coming. And thank you all for supporting the United Way. Blessings to each and every one of you. Have a wonderful holiday season. We adore you. Thank you.